Call to order the meeting of the Board of Education scheduled for Tuesday, June 23rd, 2026, held at 7 p.m. at Wyandotte City Hall, 3200 Biddle Avenue. Roll call, please.
Member Bevan Partial.
Absent.
Member Kane. Here. Member King.
Here.
Member Lo Cicero.
Here.
Member Martinez.
Here.
Member Weber.
Here.
President Circovich.
Here. We have a quorum. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Recitation of the vision and mission statements. Trustee King will read the vision statement and Secretary Lo Cicero will read the mission statement.
All right, vision statement: a diverse, equitable, and inclusive community that develops resilient, innovative, and engaged individuals.
Mission statement: collaborating and inspiring to educate, engage, and empower all.
Thank you. All right, we'll do the approval of the agenda, please.
I move approval of tonight's agenda.
Support.
Any discussion? Seeing none, you may attach the roll.
Roll attached. Motion carried.
Thank you. All right, special orders and reports. Dr. Anderson.
Hey, we have a lot of guests with us today, and so I've got some people here that are going to help us make some presentations. First, I'd like to call up Mr. LeFew and Miss Villalobos, who are going to talk to you and present some scholarship award winners from Garfield Elementary.
Here, you go first. I'm a little rusty.
Hi, I'm from Garfield Elementary. How you guys doing?
Good. How are you?
Good, good. So I'm very happy to discuss our recipients for our fifth grade scholarship. It was a lot of hard work for them. They growed a lot. They showed a lot of growth. They're excellent role models, especially for all their support for their safety teams. Would you like to say their names?
Oh, yeah, I can do it.
Yeah.
And then we said a lot about the students during our awards ceremony at Garfield. So the first student one of the students who received was from my class, Mrs. Villalobos' fifth grade class, was Eliana or Ellie Patak. From Miss Podset's class, Eric Garcia received the scholarship. I don't think Ellie wasn't here yet. Oh, there's Ellie. And then,
Come on up,
do
Ellie.
you want to come on up, Ellie and Eric?
Parents, if you want to come up and take some pictures from behind me, please feel free to come on up.
And Ellie's sister, Gabrielle or Gabby Patak, she received the safety scholarship.
Okay.
Hey, Gabby. And then Mr. LeFew, I'll let you.
Madrano, come on up here, please.
All right, you guys got to come over where I can see you here.
Okay.
So I can get a picture.
Move on one side or the other for Dr.
There you
Anderson.
go. Smile, guys. All right. And my understanding is that these are $250 scholarships, right? That's great. So you guys are already earning money for college after school, or after high school. So great job.
All right.
Next up, I'd like to invite Ms. Lipinski from Jefferson Elementary, and she's going to name off a couple Jaguars who are also scholarship recipients.
Good evening. I have my friend Caleb with me. He was one of our recipients. Our scholarship is named after Mr. George Schoenfeld. He was a teacher at Jefferson who passed away. He really instilled respect in his classroom, and it fits right in with what we continue to do at Jefferson today. His other winner was Miss McKenna Holbrook. She is in her favorite place in the world right now, she told me, is in Tennessee with Grandma. So what we do is have the students vote, and in my couple years at Jefferson, they've never gotten it wrong. So I'm just going to read a few of the nice things they said about the students. I'll start with McKenna because she's not here. She is a very nice person and helpful to everyone. I voted for her because one time I was upset about people bullying me, and she made me smile by telling me it's going to be okay and making me feel better. She is such a good friend, and she has changed my life. One time I was having a hard time and I was crying, and she immediately ran over to make sure I was okay. She's a role model for the little kids. She helps the teachers anytime she can, and she is really nice to everyone. She is always kind and helpful, and once she really helped in 4th grade. She saw I was being bullied and put a stop to it. She's always kind to teachers. She shows respect to everyone and walks away when she gets into an argument with other students. She shows kindness even when others are not kind to her. That's what a leader is. And Ms. McKenna was also one of my safety captains, so she really exuded that leadership as well. And now, all the wonderful things said about Caleb. He is nice, kind, follows the ROAR expectations of being a leader. At Jefferson, our ROAR expectations are being respectful, on task, attentive, and responsible. So it Jaguars roar, so it fits together. In 3rd grade, I fell and hurt myself, and he was the only one who helped me. In 2nd grade, I was being bullied, and he stood for me, and he is still super kind today. He is kind and funny, a good partner to work with, doesn't complain, and is smart. I picked him because he has always been nice to me no matter what, and I have had a good time knowing him. This man is kind. He's weird sometimes, but he's respectful most of the time. Weird is good.
Absolutely.
He stays on task even when the teacher isn't watching. That one's hard, we know. He is very kind and sweet, and he always has something good to say. I remember one time I was upset, and he told me a joke and made me laugh. He's a very kind person, and that's why I think he should get this. I chose him because he's always on task, kind, caring, and very smart. He's always kind to me, and whenever I need help, I know I can just go to him. He is a very good student, and he is always looking out for others. He is a very responsible student, and he is always kind to teachers and others around him. He is very kind, he is respectful, and always doing ROAR expectations, and he is on task all the time. It's Mr. Caleb Hardy.
All right, Caleb.
Nice job, Caleb.
Next up, I have Principal of Monroe Elementary, Mrs. Shenavar, and I believe Mrs. Cullen, and Mrs. Yankira could not be here, correct? Okay, so I have it, yep, for Monroe, for the Mustangs.
All right, so we do it the same way at Monroe as they do at Jefferson, and the students are the ones who pick the award winners. So we have 2 winners. We have a female winner and a male winner every year, and the students vote on it not as a popularity contest, but as the students who are really showing all of our expectations at Monroe. We go through the life skills at Monroe, and we really teach the students what it means to be respectful, how to treat others, how to be kind, and so these awards are for people who are going above and beyond, doing all of those wonderful things, and the kids vote for who they want, and then at our 5th grade graduation, we announce the winner right then and there, so they don't know until we read the fabulous things the other kids say about them. So we'll read a little bit about our 2 winners, and Remy and Aubrey, if you want to come on up, we'd love to have you up here. All right. So I will start with our male winner, Remington Rose. And the students said about Remy, I think Remy should get the scholarship because he's been respectful of everything. He's always on task and always respectful to all the teachers and staff. They also said that they choose Remy because he's respectful and safe to others. They think he's respectful because he never shouts out and he's never mean to people. In addition, they picked him because he's always safe and he would never put his hands on anyone or hurt anyone. Another student said that Remy is always so nice and such a hard worker. One reason he's so nice is because when this friend was sad, Remy was there for him and was never mean and always is nice to everyone. Another reason, they said he's so hardworking and he never gets distracted and he's always on task. Another student said Remington should get the scholarship because he shows respect to others and he does not talk when the teachers are talking. He's respectful to others, and when they're doing partner work, he always makes sure if someone wants to have a partner or wants to work alone, and he asks and he's respectful of their decision. Another student said that Remy should get the scholarship because he's patient and he respects others. In 4th grade, a student said that they didn't know how to do a math problem and they went to Remy and he helped and was able to make that student learn the task. And lastly, a student said that Remy should win the scholarship because he's patient and respectful. He always is patient when we line up, and some people are not going as fast as they should be. Remy doesn't cut through the line or rush anyone, and he is always respectful. Like if we go on the bus or on a field trip, he's never loud and he's never crazy. So congratulations to Remy.
right, and I have the pleasure of talking about Aubrey Zednicki. This fifth grader had a lot of good things said about her, including that sometimes when I am sad or mad, Aubrey asks what's wrong, and she asks me if I want to go play on the swings or tag. She deserves the scholarship because she's helpful, and she helps with stuff, and she respects others, and helps even if they're her enemy. Like that one. She has a positive attitude and ability to make everyone feel welcome and that they are one of a kind. She's on task and working hard on every single thing, and she always respects collaboration in class and everywhere else. It's a good one. She's trustworthy and helpful. One time, a student told her a big secret that she can't tell anyone, and she kept the secret and helped out. That's good. Very trustworthy. Aubrey should receive the scholarship because she never gives up. She works hard in math and helps others figure it out if they can't. And I have a ton of other ones about how positive and kind she is. At the end of my class every day, we did a student spotlight where students got to talk about others and highlight what other kids are doing with the life skills. And every single day, Aubrey would raise her hand and nominate another classmate, and that was huge to them. They knew to look forward to Aubrey saying nice things about them, and that is why she is one of our recipients. Congrats, Aubrey.
Congratulations. Next up, I'd like to invite Ms. Harris from Washington Elementary, talk about our generals.
Hello, it looks like it's just me today. So I'll be doing a bit of talking. At Washington, we were lucky enough to select 4 students, each with a $500 scholarship. Between fundraising, we sell Spencels, our WOW committee helps donations, and our former teacher, Mrs. Knapp, in honor of her late husband, Mike Knapp, she also donates the money to our school. So, Mr. Fivecoat had selected 2 students from his class, Britton Callie and Sophia Dionysus. Are we here? You want to come up? And this is what he had to say about these 2 wonderful students. Britton and Sophia are 2 amazing kids. They not only excel academically in every subject, but it is their drive to push themselves further that sets them apart. The 2 of them were constantly seeking suggestions for improvement and requesting more challenges to learn more, or just in greater depth. Moreover, they did all of this for themselves with the greater mission to help everyone else. They checked in with classmates to offer assistance and little tricks they found helpful. Outside of the classroom, they sought every opportunity to help staff and students alike to prosper in and outside the walls of Washington. It is a great honor and privilege to be able to present them both with this award, knowing that they will use this to further inspiration to do the most good in our world. Congratulations. And in Miss Richardson's class, we have Ellery Stiles. I don't think she snuck in. This is what Miss Richardson had to say. Today, I'm happy to honor an outstanding student, Ellery, with the scholarship award this year. Ellery is what comes to mind when I think of a great student. She is inquisitive, thoughtful, and always makes sure the work she submits is her best. She consistently impressed me with her scores, and aside from academics, she was involved in extracurricular activities that displayed qualities such as leadership, time management, and the ability to work with others. Ellery is a leader by example. She is kind, respectful, and always willing to lend a helping hand to classmates, teachers, and others in need. Whether it is assisting in peers with difficult tasks, encouraging others to do their best, or simply showing compassion and integrity, Ellery makes a positive impact wherever she goes. As she leaves elementary school and begins her middle school journey, there is no doubt that she has a bright future ahead of her. She has already shown tremendous potential, and I am confident that she will continue to excel in middle school, high school, and beyond. Her dedication to her goals and her willingness to lift others up along the way will undoubtedly lead her to great success. And this one was mine, Owen Villarreal. You're so welcome. Today, I am honored to award the scholarship to Owen Villarreal. I have had the pleasure of having him in my class for 2 years. and it has been a privilege to watch him grow and learn and become this wonderful young man before us. Owen is my highest math student by far, one of my strongest readers, but more importantly, he's just a great human being. He is one of the kindest, funniest, and most caring students that I've come across in my career. What makes him stand out is how much he loves a real challenge. He won't quit, and he isn't afraid to ask questions or to question things. He is a true definition of perseverance, and for any of my Lions fans out there, grit. He comes from an amazing family that knows hard work pays off, and I'm guessing in 7 years, we'll be listening to students and teachers say the same thing about Owen. Most likely as he's representing the class of 2033 in the top 10, but between us, probably valedictorian. Needless to say, this won't be the last time you hear his name. He's a one-of-a-kind kid. So congratulations, Owen. Thank you.
And Mrs. Harris, you might have him again, right? If you move over to Wilson.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. All right, for our last school, for Wilson, Ms. Shammy and Mr. Kubicki are at the state conference right now, and so they are busy learning over the next 3 days. So, Mrs. Sirkovich, if you would,
Sure.
take their role today and invite up our winners.
All right, I'm going to have you come stand up here together. Joel Lamoran and Mallory Wara, would you come on up, stand together at the podium so that the audience at home can see you? And I'm going to read some embarrassing great things about you, all right? And your job's just to stand there and smile. And if your family wants to come up and take pictures, they're going to do that too, because those graduation boards are not too far away. So feel free to come on back. All right. For those of you who don't know, the Al DeFran Award is named after a storied administrator here from the school district, and every year two students are chosen. And I have some words here from teachers who had great things to say about these students. So I'm going to start with Joel. In the words of his teacher, John Kaneko, Joel is a trusted web leader and mentor who can always be counted on to take care of and encourage younger students. Joel consistently demonstrates leadership, responsibility, and kindness in everything he does. He has a positive attitude, treats others with respect, and brings a sense of humor to those around him. His willingness to help others and lead by example has made a lasting impact on both students and staff. In addition to his success in the classroom, Joel is dedicated to wrestling. The commitment, discipline, and perseverance he demonstrates as an athlete are reflected in the way he approaches school, leadership, and relationships with others. I know with his strong work ethic, character, and attitude, Joel will be successful in whatever he chooses to do in the future. Congratulations, Joel. Now I'm going to share some thoughts about Mallory Wara in the words of her teacher, Amanda Bonatti. Mallory is the kind of young person who inspires others and represents the very best of our school community. Middle school is not always easy, yet Mallory consistently carries herself with maturity, respect, empathy, and kindness. She exemplifies true leadership through her integrity, patience, and the positive influence she has on everyone around her. Whether in the classroom, on the field, or among her peers, Mallory leads by example with determination, compassion, and unwavering respect for others. As a phenomenal web leader, Mallory is always willing to step in and help, even when no one is watching. Her involvement in basketball, volleyball, and track highlights not only her talent and dedication, but also her teamwork, perseverance, and outstanding sportsmanship. Beyond her many accomplishments, what truly sets Mallory apart is the way she makes others feel valued and supported. She's always encouraging her peers, offering help, and quietly doing the right thing without seeking recognition. Mallory is an exceptional student, a loyal friend, and a genuinely wonderful person who has made a lasting impact on Wilson Middle School. Congratulations, Mallory. Both these students will be receiving a $500 scholarship upon graduation to go towards your college expenses or your next steps in life. Congratulations. We're looking forward to seeing you be leaders at Roosevelt as well.
Congratulations. All right, so I have a decision for the members of the audience. You are welcome to stay. We are going to talk budget, and we're going to talk hiring, and we're going to talk state aid, or the very best triple chocolate overload I've ever had is down, out the door, around the corner at Stroh's. It's your choice. We'll give you a minute to make your decision. You can either exit, or you can stick around. So enjoy your summer. We look forward to seeing you guys in the fall.
Thank you. Have a great evening.
Well, I think you sold it, Jim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I almost got it.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. We'll give everyone just a minute to kind of clear out here.
Oh, yeah.
You need a gotta get a picture. Yeah. Perfect.
Very nice.
I love when I see teachers seeing students. It's nice. All right, we're going to commence with the special orders and reports here and continue on. Next on the agenda is the school board resolution on fiscal year 26-27 school aid budget delays. I am going to read into the record the resolution, and then we will have some discussion on that once we have our action agenda to adopt it, but I'm going to read it into the record right now. Wyandotte Public Schools Board of Education urging the governor and the legislature to pass the 26-27 school aid budget by July 1. Whereas with it only 2 weeks remaining in this fiscal year for our schools, the legislature has not yet passed a school aid budget. And whereas last year the budget was not passed until after the constitutional October 1 deadline, the state's long delay last year forced districts to make critical staffing and programming decisions based on speculation rather than certainty. Without a budget, schools cannot responsibly plan for staffing, class sizes, transportation, or essential services. And whereas Wyandotte Public Schools is legally obligated to complete our budget by the end of June, we fulfill that obligation. But without certainty from Lansing on what funding we will see, we will be forced to once again consider freezing programs, delaying hires, or laying off staff. Families and staff deserve stability. State-created budget delays cause unnecessary stress and financial concerns. And whereas the framework for a responsible school aid budget already exists within the 3 proposals under consideration, there is no excuse to delay bringing these ideas together into a final agreement. And whereas we also urge focus to remain on passing a responsible, balanced budget, this is not the time to begin discussions on major reforms, significant property tax changes, or other structural changes that are being brought up deserve a thorough debate separate from the budget. And whereas policymakers must complete a responsible school aid budget that meets the needs of Michigan students, this includes an inflationary increase to the foundation allowance, implementing weighted funding for at-risk and ELL students, stopping the diversion of K-12 dollars away from the classroom, and fixing school safety and mental health funding. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Wyandotte Public School District calls on the legislature and the governor to pass the school aid budget before July 1. And be it resolved that a copy of this resolution will be forwarded to the state's representatives or the district's representatives in the Michigan House of Representatives and the Michigan Senate, as well as the governor's office. And it will be, once we vote on it, if we agree, resolved on this 23rd day of June 2026. All right, read into the record. Now we are going to commence with the hearing of the public. Is there anyone wishing to address the board at this time? All right. Wyandotte Public Schools does welcome public discourse. If there's no one at this time, then we're going to go on with the budgets hearing. Dr. Anderson?
Yep, I'd like to invite our Executive Director of Finance, Brandy Nusser, up, who's going to give you a brief recap on what we have gone over in more detail at our work session that was posted to the public about our budget hearing.
I couldn't agree more about the budget delays. It is so stressful to try to create a budget every year before July 1 when you've got speculation from here and there. So it is quite a big job, and it's unfair to us that we have to true up our budgets, after fall when we have our counts in and, our staffing already in place. So we held our annual budget report and tax hearing at a previous workshop. Just to kind of summarize that, we are looking at 25-26 ending with a fund balance of $8.2 million. This would be a 12.8% fund balance. how the board calculates it is the fund balance of the current year divided by previous year's expenditures. For 26-27 original fund balance, we're projecting a $6.9 million fund balance. That is about 10.3%. We based our 26-27 assumptions on a loss of about 50 students and a projected increase of hopefully $250 per pupil. We will continue to evaluate staffing over the summer, as staff maybe resign or, unintended retirements. We'll use attrition to balance our staffing with our enrollment numbers. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Moving on to the action agenda.
All right, we have a few items here that are annual in nature, and so two of them involve our memberships to Metro Bureau and to the Michigan High School Athletic Association. Board of Education memberships must be approved by the board at a public meeting. The administration recommends 2026-2027 school year memberships for the following organizations. Metro Detroit Bureau of School Studies provides up-to-date information on policy, law, legislation, and professional development. The 2026-27 membership cost is $2,623.50. And the Michigan High School Athletic Association, they set statewide rules, league area state competitions, and are the organization behind all of our sports grades 6 through 12. There is no cost for this membership.
I move approval of the 2026-27 memberships to the Metro Detroit Bureau of Social Studies in the amount of $2,623.50 and the Michigan High School Athletic Association at no cost to the district.
Support.
Okay, just, that it should be school studies, not social studies, and then just to,
Oh, yeah.
okay. Any discussion on these two approvals? All right, roll call, please.
Member Kane?
Yes.
Member King?
Yes.
Member Lo Cicero?
Yes.
Member Martinez?
Yes.
Member Weber?
Yes.
President Circovich?
Yes, motion carries.
All right, do you want to take the next one?
Sure. State budget resolution regarding the fiscal year 26-27 school aid budget delays. As I read earlier in the meeting, we would like to pass a resolution that addresses the fiscal year aid budget delays. So let's take a motion and then we'll have discussion.
All right, I move approval of a resolution that addresses the fiscal year 2026-2027 school aid budget delays.
Support.
Okay, discussion. Board members, if you'd like to share thoughts on, there were a few different components on this, and I would just like to hear thoughts on these before we take a vote. We talked about our legal obligation, and then the balanced budget and meeting the needs of our students. Any comments that people would like to make about the budget?
Well, I just think you covered a lot of the really strong, important points that we need to make clear to the state, that they need to stop and think about what's really being affected by this process not happening.
Well, in considering what we went through last year, we don't want to
Right.
see the same thing happen this year with the additional delays. And, we need to have them hold steadfast to those dates.
And stick to what the budget is for.
Correct.
Yes.
We are here to support our students and to not be, pawns in a game to get other items passed.
Yeah.
This is critical.
Yeah, I think what's especially troubling is that there are three proposals right now. There's the governor's budget, and then there's the House and the Senate, and they just need to talk to each other. Right? We exemplify this kind of leadership and governance right here at this horseshoe by talking to each other and getting it ready. And I am going to urge very strongly our leaders in Lansing to do the same, because I feel like they have the pieces, but they need to actually get in a room and talk about it. And I really do hope that this year that we do not operate under that same timeline. I can't imagine what that was like in your office, to just feel like you're already behind before you've even started the next year. It's just frustrating. Dr. Anderson, do you have anything you want to say?
Yeah, just, the end of the school year was an important time, and on June 9th, myself and a number of other superintendents went up to Lansing to speak with our representatives and send this same message. It's frustrating, and I think it's also important for the public to know that in the state of Michigan, we are under an obligation under law to have a budget by July 1st, but so is the House and Senate and the governor. They made the law themselves in the last 5 years, and they continue to, it's a do as I say, not as I do. And so, yes, we need to urge them to come together. Summer break should not begin for them until this work is done. We have made that clear to our representatives. We have made it clear how important that this is for the health of our district. And not just us, but every district around the state. Well, this is something we all agree on. So hopefully they will.
Hopefully. All right, any other thoughts, board members? All right, then let's take a roll call on this, please.
Member King?
Yes.
Member Lo Cicero?
Yes.
Member Martinez?
Yes.
Member Weber?
Yes.
Member Kane?
Yes.
President Circovich?
Yes, motion carries. All right, so this will be signed, and then it will be sent to Lansing immediately. Mrs. Bearden will be on it tomorrow.
Yep.
Thank you. All right, Dr. Anderson, number 3.
Next, we have, unfortunately, again, in the state of Michigan, we have some silly things that happen. One of them is that our state aid payments don't come in time to pay all of our staff as we start every year. So every year we have to borrow, pay some interest, because we're waiting for the money to arrive. And so each year, it is necessary for Wyandotte Public Schools to borrow funds in order to meet its cash flow needs during the months of August through December. It is anticipated our borrowing requirement this year will be no more than $4.5 million. The Director of Finance and I recommend the board approve the resolution to participate in the Michigan Municipal Bonding Authority State Aid Note Program, authorizing the issuance of state aid anticipation notes.
Right, I move approval of the enclosed resolution to participate in the Michigan Municipal Bonding Authority State Aid Note Program, authorizing the issuance of state aid anticipation notes totaling no more than $4.5 million for the 2026-2027 school year.
Support.
Okay, any discussion? This is something that we do every year, meet our obligations. And
I do have a really quick question about
Yes,
it, though.
please.
Does this happen every year? I know you said, like, since you've been here, so this is just normal for districts to,
Yep.
okay.
Yep, this is a way for another agency to get some interest on something, and we really are at the mercy of the state
Okay.
as public entities. So, yeah, this happens year after year after year.
Bless you.
The amounts change depending on what your cash flow needs are, but yeah, this is a
But this
necessary
is the
step.
way it is.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
You think that at some point, I mean, I guess if we can't count on them to get the budget done, maybe they're not going to fix some of these other procedural things, but it would be a refreshing change of pace to see.
Brandy, do you want to speak
Go
to
ahead,
it?
yeah, please.
Yeah, just real quick. We receive our state aid, they take our annual amount and they divide it by 11 payments. So the 11th payment is in August. So in September, we don't receive a payment, and even October, it's very bare bones. All of the categoricals are not figured out yet, and our state counts aren't in. So it's just, it's almost, I would say many school districts have to borrow money to meet their cash flow needs, because September is a big month. You know, you're getting everything started for the year, and so not receiving a state aid payment.
Well, I'll say this gives me, as a newer member, an appreciation for the work that you do in other districts as well, because I can't imagine trying to make all the numbers make sense when you don't have all the information that you need when you need it. So I appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I feel like this could be handled differently, but that is above my pay grade. So let's take a roll call on this, please.
Member Lo Cicero?
Yes.
Member Martinez?
Yes.
Member Weber?
Yes.
Member Kane?
Yes.
Member King?
Yes.
President Circovich?
Yes, motion carries. All right, we'll be able to pay the bills in the fall. That's good.
There's quite a bit today on this topic of budget. And so the next item is the final budget amendment for last year's budget. The 2025-2026 final budget amendment as recommended by the Director of Finance, Brandy Nusser, was discussed at the work session held on June 9th and on June 23rd, and also during the public hearing portion of this meeting. The Director of Finance and I recommend adoption of the 2025-2026 final budget amendment as proposed.
I move approval of the resolution for adoption of the 2025-2026 final budget amendment as proposed.
Support.
Okay, discussion, we've been through this a couple times. This is, and you see here, it's broken down here for us in a few different ways. So we're first gonna do the final, and then we'll go on and we kind of have it in different steps. But everybody okay with the final where we left it?
Yeah.
All right, then let's take a roll call, please.
Member Martinez?
Yes.
Member Weber?
Yes.
Member Kane?
Yes.
Member King?
Yes.
Member Lo Cicero?
Yes.
President Circovich?
Yes, motion carries.
All right, next up, we have next year's budget. This is the original version of the budget that Brandy has done a great job of creating without solid numbers. The 2026-27 fiscal year original budget, as recommended by the Director of Finance, Brandy Nusser, was discussed at the work sessions held on June 9th and June 23rd, and also during the public hearing portion of this meeting. The 2026-2027 fiscal year original budget is an extension of the 2025-2026 final budget amendment and will be updated with a revision in the fall. The Director of Finance and I recommend extension of the 2025-2026 budget as the 2026-27 original budget as proposed.
I move approval of the extension of the 2025-2026 budget as the 2026-2027 original budget as proposed.
Support.
All right, any discussion? This was in your packet and part of the presentation. We carry it forward and we just work from there, and then Brandy will continue to update as we get some more solid numbers in place. All right, let's take a roll call, please.
Member Weber?
Yes.
Member Kane?
Yes.
Member King?
Yes.
Member Lo Cicero?
Yes.
Member Martinez?
Yes.
President Circovich?
Yes, motion carries.
All right, that chocolate ice cream is looking even better. Now we're going to talk about tax levy certification. Director of Finance, Brandy Nusser, has prepared a resolution to establish the 2026 tax levy, including the approval of the L4029 to authorize 18 mills for operating purposes on non-homestead property, 3.5 mills for debt fund purposes on all property, and 1.6538 mills for the sinking fund purposes on all property. Taxes are to be levied 50% on the summer and 50% on the winter tax collections.
All right, I move adoption of the resolution for the 2026 tax levy, authorizing a tax of 18 mills on the non-homestead property, a tax of 3.5 mills on all property for debt fund purposes, and 1.6538 mills for the sinking fund purposes for the 2026-2027 school year.
Support.
Okay, board members, questions or discussion? We still have Brandy here. If there's anything we need to know about this. This is how we collect our funds, so it's another standard procedure. Okay, if we're feeling good about it, let's take a roll call.
Member Kane?
Yes.
Member King?
Yes.
Member Lo Cicero?
Yes.
Member Martinez?
Yes.
Member Weber?
Yes.
President Circovich?
Yes, motion carries.
All right. Shifting gears to hires, due to retirements and transfers, and we need to hire teachers for the 2026-27 school year. After following appropriate personnel protocol and completing team interviews, the Executive Director of Human Resources and I recommend probationary teaching contracts be awarded to Quinn Hakama at Roosevelt, Michael Feebeg at Roosevelt, Deborah Misek at Roosevelt, Madeline Jabot at Roosevelt, Dana Bailey at the Lincoln Center, Spencer Papke at the Lincoln Center, Jessica Smith at the Lincoln Center, Beth Botts at Monroe, Caitlin Church at Monroe, Delaney Nation at Monroe and Garfield, Sydney Lazarek at Washington, the TLC Satellite Room, Peyton Cheney at Washington, Emily Tyson at Garfield, and Olivia Morris at Monroe.
All right, I move approval of probationary teaching contracts be awarded to Quinn Hokema, Michael Feebig, Deborah Misak, Madeline Jabot, Dana Bailey, Spencer Papke, Jessica Smith, Beth Botts, Caitlin Church, Delaney Nation, Sydney Lazarek, Peyton Cheney, Emily Tyson, and Olivia Morris, effective for the 2026-2027 school year.
Support.
Any discussion? These are in your packet. We had time to review these. We take the recommendation of the hiring committees and approve them so they can keep moving. All right, let's take a roll call, please.
Member King?
Yes.
Member Lo Cicero?
Yes.
Member Martinez?
Yes.
Member Weber?
Yes.
Member Kane?
Yes.
President Circovich?
Yes, motion carries.
And
Congratulations.
we will have, we'll be inviting them out for like a meet and greet closer to the school year.
Can't wait to meet them all.
Next up, we have a hire for our operations supervisor. As you know, we've hired Sterling McLean to take over for Bernie Bowers, who retired. So due to that transfer and promotion, we need to hire an operations supervisor for afternoons. After following appropriate personnel protocol and completing team interviews, the Director of Human Resources and I recommend approval of a central office non-bargaining contract be awarded to James Scott Rainey, effective for the 2026-2027 school year.
I move approval of a central office non-bargaining contract be awarded to James Scott Rainey, effective for the 2026-2027 school year.
Support.
Okay, any discussion? The contract was included for you. All right, let's take a roll call, please.
Member Lo Cicero?
Yes.
Member Martinez?
Yes.
Member Weber?
Yes.
Member Kane?
Yes.
Member King?
Yes.
President Circovich?
Yes, motion carries.
All right, next up, we have a bid recommendation for air conditioning repair at the Library Media Center at Roosevelt High School. The AC in the LMC at RHS needs to be repaired. The Director of Operations, Bernie Bowers, and myself recommend approval of the following bid to complete the needed air conditioning work. I recommend Johnson Controls in the amount of $59,873. This will be funded through the general fund and will be completed by July 1st, 2026.
I move approval the bid for the bid of $59,873 from Johnson Controls to repair the AC in the LMC at RHS. This will be paid for through the general fund.
Support.
Okay, any discussion? We talked about this at our work session on the 9th. Bernie went over all the numbers with us and the ins and outs of this, like, slightly kind of just complicated procedure. Everyone good with it? All right, let's take a roll call, please.
Member Martinez?
Yes.
Member Weber?
Yes.
Member Kane?
Yes.
Member King?
Yes.
Member Lo Cicero?
Yes.
President Circovich?
Yes, motion carries.
All right, next we have a need for some materials for some of our curriculum. The Director of Curriculum, Jessica Shipman, and myself recommend the purchase of the following materials for the previously approved Read 180 program at Wilson Middle School. The comprehensive package in the amount of $18,164.80 includes all necessary student and teacher materials, software licenses, and professional development training for our staff. These supplies will be fully funded by Section 31A at-risk grant funds.
I move approval of materials for the Read 180 program at Wilson Middle School. The comprehensive package in the amount of $18,164.80 includes all necessary student and teacher materials, software licenses, and professional development training for our staff. These supplies will be fully funded by Section 31A at-risk grant funds.
Support.
Okay, any discussion on this? All right, roll call, please.
Member Weber?
Yes.
Member Kane?
Yes.
Member King?
Yes.
Member Lo Cicero?
Yes.
Member Martinez?
Yes.
President Circovich?
Yes, motion carries.
All right, like Read 180, we have to do the same for Math 180. The Director of Curriculum, Jessica Shipman, and myself recommend the purchase of the following materials for the previously approved Math 180 program at Wilson Middle School. The comprehensive package in the amount of $17,272.76 includes all necessary student and teacher materials, software licenses, and professional development training for our staff. These supplies will be fully funded by Section 31A at-risk grant funds.
I move approval of materials for the Math 180 program at Wilson Middle School. The comprehensive package in the amount of $17,272.76 includes all necessary student and teacher materials, software licenses, and professional development training for our staff. These supplies will be fully funded by Section 31A at-risk grant funds.
Support.
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Member Kane?
Yes.
Member King?
Yes.
Member Lo Cicero?
Yes.
Member Martinez?
Yes.
Member Weber?
Yes.
President Circovich?
Yes, motion carries. Okay, we're now going to move to the consent agenda. Because items on the consent agenda are routine, there is little need for discussion, and one motion can complete this part of the agenda. If anyone is interested in copies of reports, recommendations, or information, please contact the superintendent's office at 759-6002.
I move approval of bills and vouchers in the amount of $8,749,041.48.
Support.
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Member Kane?
Kane or King?
Kane.
Oh,
Sorry.
yes.
Member King?
Yes.
Member Lo Cicero?
Yes.
Member Martinez?
Yes.
Member Weber?
Yes.
President Circovich?
Yes, motion carries. All right, committee of the whole discussion agenda. Our organizational meeting is July 14th, 2026, here at 7 PM at City Hall. Announcements, Dr. Anderson.
Just a few. Just a reminder that this summer we are offering free breakfast and lunch to all of our students. Please see the Wyandotte Public Schools Facebook page or the Parent Square messages that are sent out weekly for times and dates. The Wyandotte Reads program is available from 10 to 1 on Wednesdays at Monroe Elementary and at Roosevelt High School. And if those things are not enough and you're looking for more to do, we'd like to do a plug for the Wyandotte Rec Department. They have a number of different activities, and a number of our students participate in those things. And wish everybody a happy 4th of July, 250th birthday.
Wow, that's exciting. Board members, any announcements?
I do.
Okay.
4th of July is coming up, and we have a lot of our groups from the high school and the middle school and the elementaries represented in the parade. Excuse me. The Academy Youth Choir kicks off the festivities before the parade with a full performance at the Showmobile, and Wilson's Marching Band and the Roosevelt Cheerleaders and, of course, Wyandotte Marching Chiefs will be there. So please come and support them. I'd also like to say, if you see bright green shirts at the street fair, these kids have been cleaning our streets this will be the 25th year that the music department has taken care of keeping our streets clean, and make sure that you say thank you to them for that. And then last, we have several kids attending Blue Lake Fine Arts Camp this year to increase their musical skills and education. And one of them is in Europe right now, who I am very proud of.
So, that's lovely, thanks. All right, any other announcements, board members? All right, we are now going to be moving into a closed session for the purpose of contract negotiations. It's necessary to kind of switch gears here a little bit, so let's take a motion for closed session, please.
I move the Board of Education take a short recess and reassemble in closed session for the purpose of discussing contract negotiations.
Support.
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Member King?
Yes.
Member Lo Cicero?
Yes.
Member Martinez?
Yes.
Member Weber?
Yes.
Member Kane?
Yes.
President Circovich?
Yes, motion carries. Okay, so we're going to move into closed session, which means we have to ask you to wait out in the lobby, please. Thanks.
We'll be brief.
Yeah. If you wouldn't mind just closing the door behind.
Yes. Member Martinez?
Yes.
Member Weber?
Yes.
Member Kane?
Yes.
Sorry.
King and President Circovich?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, and yes.
You're going to have to start saying the.
Why don't you guys just say yes?
Yes, somebody.
Just take the mic.
There's always a hesitation too, because I'm like, did I hear Kane or did I hear Kane?
Yeah.
Her long A and her short I is so close.
So close.
Okay.
That's all right. Okay, so tentative agreement, Dr. Anderson.
Yep. On May 12th, 2026, we reached a tentative agreement with the WEAAA, the Wyandotte Education Administrative Assistants Association, for their collective bargaining agreement that will begin with the 2026-2027 school year and go through June 30th of 2029. The union ratified the tentative agreement on June 11th, 2026. The discussion was held earlier in closed session.
I move approval of a contract to the current collective bargaining agreement between Wyandotte Public Schools and the WEAAA, beginning with the 2026-2027 school year and continuing through June 30th, 2029.
Support.
Any discussion? Seeing none, we'll call the roll.
Member Lo Cicero?
Yes.
Member Martinez?
Yes.
Member Weber?
Yes.
Member King?
Yes.
Member King?
Yes.
President Serna?
Yes, motion carries. All right, I'll take a motion to adjourn, please.
Motion to adjourn.
Support.